discretion is advised. SideQuest is a shit show.
We are live, everyone. Welcome to SideQuest. What episode is this, by the way? 12? 13?
Episode 12, checking the logs.
It is. Okay. Welcome, everyone, to SideQuest, episode 12. I am your Lord Magog, and I am joined with Arcturus and the Killing Jester. Unfortunately, due to some technical difficulties, the witchy tits, Alisteria, had to drop out last minute and couldn't join the show.
Crystal got stuck in again. Takes a while to fish it back out, as I understand.
Yes, it lodged somewhere wet and slippery.
It couldn't be that she knew.
Once she realized that it vibrate function, it was gone.
Shut up, whore! It couldn't be that she knew I was showing up. Could it?
Probably had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna beat around the bush or her bush. I'm not gonna beat around her bush. She probably saw that you were joining the show, and
Well, the show has a lot less estrogen in it. It's a sausage party, folks.
yeah, welcome to the man show. This is the man side quest. We don't need women.
Well, 2 out of 3 anyway.
The He-Man Woman Haters Club, right, boss?
Yeah, it's whatever you said. That yes.
I'm pretty sure we have the usual assortment of chromosomes here, but I'm not entirely certain at least one case.
Huh?
It's gonna be a great
Someone
show.
out there caught my meaning.
As usual, the rules for SideQuest are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. We thank all donations to our Streamlabs and Super Chats. Helps us keep the show going, helps us find new things to talk about, and helps us out in this time where there's plagues and war, destruction and death. And wait, that's like every day in this world. Maybe we should
plague and everything's falling apart. It's really quite embarrassing.
yeah, it's like maybe we should ask for money when it's like peacetime. Like be like opposite of that.
Time.
Like,
They're not in war yet. They're not being pressed for levies.
what are you talking? Maybe not in Morskar. Where are you? Sarthos is still at war with the Volgothan clans after
Yes,
centuries.
And that's probably never going to end until they're every last one of them dead. I'm doing my part from, a safe remove, but no, I was talking about them. They're just having to deal with the plague. I mean, wars, plagues, standard here, really.
Yes, it is.
They're not prepared. They're just not prepared.
I mean, our treasury is depleting, but they don't realize that that's every day for us. Like right now, there's a pandemic in their world, and they're all freaking out, and like
That's
maybe
all one plague. And oh, now the
Buying
world's
shit
ending.
paper. They got a diarrhea epidemic over there. They're all buying shit paper, from what I understand.
yes,
And I hate to defend the elf, but look, she told you how to cure this thing. You just bunker down in an uninfected commune and shoot any peasants who get too close.
yes. That's a good idea. This is one of the benefits of living on the lam. That's a turn of phrase from their world. It means you're on run. You're running from the law.
On the lamb?
Yes, it's on the lam.
No wonder they so rarely get away.
That sheep was asking for it.
Oh,
No, no,
You've made him hard.
it's LAM, not LAMB.
Oh,
Please
never
stop
mind.
arousing the jester. It's very disturbing.
Never mind. I said nothing.
Not talking about lamb chops, you fat fuck.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Yes, they are.
Who are you talking to, chubs?
Primarily, we're just...
Yeah, but I'm like sexy fat. You're like gross fat.
I'm older than you. Well, maybe not. I don't know how long you've been walking this fucking plane of existence.
334 years.
Ah, shit, I got you by 50.
And let's also not forget that Denoth is constantly encroaching on the Brine's territory. And
Yeah, fuck the brine and fuck them. They want me dead, so fuck them.
and the Keshian principalities are always at war. Those four princes, they fucking hate each other.
Yeah. They could fuck themselves too.
Yeah, and
They can hire me.
there's a constant. In fact, there's one Keshian principality that's thinking about building like a giant wall across their northern border to keep the northern neighbor out. It's like a big, great wall. Like a great big wall. It's called the Great Big Wall of Kesh.
A great big wall of cash?
Yeah.
That's something I'd like to see.
Please, go check it out personally. Hey, it'll bring you
Fuck you.
closer to Pfizer.
And
Wait a minute.
let's also not forget that Denoth has sailed to a place nobody thought we could reach in the southern regions of the Wraith Sea and have discovered an all new world.
Let's not forget what?
They found a new world. Denoth did.
Oh, I already forgot.
Yeah, and there's a whole new race of people living there. Native indigenous people to the land. Ruma.
Oh, get the plague blankets ready.
Yeah, they're
We'll
called
take it over.
they're called dark elves in Druma.
Dark elves.
Yes.
Down with the darkies. Down with the darkies.
All right.
Okay, I don't approve from what I know of Earth's fiction. How do these elves compare to those elves? Are they actually dark, or are they just a bit, dark?
Yeah,
Are they black as night? Do they look like humanoid blueberries? Because they call those dark elves in their world too, and they're just weird. How do you take blueberry elves seriously?
No, we're not talking about Avatar. They're not giant blue ape people. They look very much like elves, like Lyra, but they have really dark eye. Like their whole eye is black. It's weird.
Ew.
Like their whole eye is black, and I hate it when people have when people have eyes that are all one color.
It's disgusting. I'm fully agreed on this point. It's just the worst. It's an abomination.
But what's interesting about the Dark Elves from Druma, I have not met any because we haven't brought enough slaves back for me to have any here in Morskar. But the new world's fascinating. It's making everybody talk at the moment. And apparently these Dark Elves, the reason they're being called Dark Elves is because the elves, of Valamar are not happy with the discovery of a cousin race. And they have fangs, like both top and bottom, and they're meat eaters. They're hunters and they kill animals. Where our elves, they're all like, oh, nature. Yeah.
So they're slightly less hypocritical.
They're a hunter race for sure, but I don't think they can stand against our magic. So like Denoth is already conquering huge swaths of land in the New World. Like they're already like founding entire regional colonies in the New World of Druma. I can't wait to meet a Dark Elf and be like, so how's the whole colonizing going?
That's not
So,
good. I need to pass that along.
How's that privy we bought? We built on your native people's burial site.
Yeah,
Are they starting to grow again?
yes, we got the typical propaganda when you discover a new race of beings that you didn't previously know existed. You know, they're savages, they're uneducated, they don't use magic very well, they shit outdoors, even though we shit outdoors, but we do it inside little boxes. We created little, yeah. So we're highly more, we're way more sophisticated than them because we built a little house to shit in outside.
I'm way more
Not
sophisticated
me.
than both.
I just walk and keep on going. I say a horse did that.
Well, you're from the brine. You're from Bastard's Bay, so shut up. What were you saying, Ark? Ark was trying to talk, but the jester likes to interrupt him.
more sophisticated than both of you, since, I live in a civilization with sewers.
Yes, you live in a
That
city.
isn't on the street or just outside your window.
Yes, you live in a city with fucking aqueducts and fucking sewer systems, and so a lot of the fancy noble types and upper class merchants have indoor privies, which is fascinating to me. But not everyone lives like that in the world of Voth, okay? Not everyone, all right?
Who wants to be sitting there eating their pork chop and watching you take a fucking number 2 on the dumper?
I don't think it's in the same place they eat, Jester.
I'm sure it is. All Sargonians fucking shit where they eat.
Sargonians? What? This isn't Sargon of
Sargonians.
What?
Sargonians. I don't know how to say what they're fucking that creep is from. Shut up, whore.
It's Sarthan.
They're
Well,
Sarthan.
depend on the regional dialect.
They're sardines.
Some say
They're greasy and stinky.
Wait a second, Jester. I've been watching YouTube. Are you being radicalized by YouTube?
You kip now.
I'm gonna take your crystal away if you're being radicalized by the Earth Realm internet.
Das Volt. I don't know.
Gott mit uns!
Meine Liebe. Das ist just Juden.
But from what I understand, dark elves are called that not because of their darker skin. They have black eyes, and some of them can be very pale, from what I understand. But then some of them can be tan as well, I suppose. Races are different here in our world. You can be a Sarthan and have dark skin.
See, blueberry elves I don't get, but if they're actually black as night, that could work. Although it could be rather ist, according to Earth standards. But who cares what they think? I have to put in some words with people I know. We can't have a new world being settled by the Denothians.
No, well, once Denoth found the new world, instantly Sarthos, the Brine, Morskar all sent ships, and so we're establishing colonies as well. But Denoth definitely got the head start. Yes.
Well, good thing we balance things out a bit. I've been thinking that there's some tools from the Earth Realm we can use to plot things out better, even here. MacLeod.
You've made. They've made an interesting discovery, Octo. And you might be fascinated.
Really?
In Druma, apparently there's these crystals. These fascinating crystals. Not like my crystal that I used tons of magic to create a portal that peers through the veil into other dimensions. I'm talking there's strange little arcane crystals growing out of the ground everywhere, and they're only indigenous to Druma. These people use them for like healing, but they're actually very frail. They're not like my crystal, which is pretty tough unless you're Alistaria and shove it up your cooch and then it doesn't work and you can't join the show. It's actually these really, they're almost like glass bulbs. Very jagged. But they charge them with magic and then break them. And it shoots magic out of them.
Then as applications, though, it still leaves us dependent on the wretched mage.
They have these hollow sticks that you can see through, right? And they put the crystal in one end, and then they pack it down, and then they light a fuse, and it bursts the crystal, and a magic spell shoots out the other end of it. It's fascinating.
Oh, I see where this is going, Magog. This is sounds very similar to some of their guns, which, by the way, you still need to get me one of those. I mean, those aren't using crystals at all. They're using some sort of powder. If I can just...
Yeah, but it blows up every time I pull it through. Like the gun, like I can pull, like I pulled this shit through, right? And it came through just fine. But I pulled a gun through, and it was all melted, and the all the bullets blew up.
Hey,
it's an unstable process.
Powder?
Not that kind.
Oh fuck!
But I'm fascinated to find out the new application of these Rumian crystals. Yes, I'm thinking something along the lines of the Earth Realm flintlock pistols I've seen in movies. Maybe you could put the crystal on one end and pull the trigger, and it'll go bloom, bow, and shoot a fucking magic spell out. Then anyone can use magic, not just mages. Of course, it's only one shot. Once the crystals burst, you'd have to, like, place it. That could take some time.
Yeah, you'd have to pay a ton of mages just to charge the damn things, but there's promise there. I still want one of their guns for study. You just get one without the ammo. I'll find something that'll replace it reasonably well.
It comes through melted. I'm telling you, it's some sort of strange metal, and the I haven't figured out the formula yet. The magic won't stop melting different metals. Like some things that come through a metal.
I finally plumb the secrets of reality and their interdimensional gun laws.
Yes, I don't know. I would try to get you something other than a children's toy.
Yes, that was quite the cruel tease.
That was great.
But by the way, this is all that's left. I don't know if people watching if the Magogonites watching right now saw my video, but I attempted to reevaluate this children's toy I got from the Earth Realm, and this is all that's left. The rest was on me. What?
Well, at least it wasn't in you.
It wouldn't come off, man. I had to like scrub my clothes out in the river multiple times. I was out there naked with my robe in the river.
Please, Magog.
My pale skin gleaming in the sunlight.
Oh, God, no, boss.
As I scrubbed and scrubbed.
Alistair isn't here.
No. I just came out of Sunday with this jackass. You have no idea the things I've seen already.
And a bead of that slime, like, slithered down my face, down across my chest pubes, and into my crotch area.
Oh no.
And then like Poe came out, and he just like opened his mouth in shock, and I was like,
oh my God.
And I was covered in slime, naked at the river, washing my robe, and I just turned to him, and I stood up, and I went like this, and the beads of slime dripped down across my chest pube. And I went, this is what I am in the light.
He's reading Magog fucking porn novels.
I officially hate this goddamn show. And I still can't wash the memory of that out of my fucking brain.
Oh.
I sympathize acutely with Poe.
Yeah. Fucking.
No.
You got a story, right? You saw me goat see you the other day.
Oh no. That's true. I'll have you know, by the way, Magog, you will be pleased to know that I went to great lengths to ensure that the Earth people weren't shown Jester's Cave of Horrors.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Jester standing up, bent over, giving people a full tour.
On the Sunday show?
Yep.
Did he have like a plumber's crack? That's what they call it in the Earth Realm.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a crack. It was the full Monty, baby. I fucking bent over, mooned them all.
Are you trying to get us canceled? trying to get us taken off of the
And
YouTubies.
then I grabbed the rim and I pulled it apart. I gave him a goatsy.
The goat! You gave him the
I
goat?
gave him the goat.
You sick bastard. I'm glad I'm not on the Sunday show, you sick fuck.
Something fell out of me.
Taking a health point just for the image of that. Like I'm not taking a health point for my story because people enjoyed the visual image of my glistening pale skin covered in goo. But your hairy geriatric ass with your old balls hanging between your legs covered in fluff.
It was sweaty and it was hot and moisture
Well, that's it.
fucking
Here's the
made
variety.
and the moisture swept off my testicles. It came down out of my shorter pants.
And the previous Sunday, we got the full frontal, and that
Yeah.
I don't know what he's been. Even if he's important, things have happened clearly. Things that should not happen in nature.
How is it
Yeah,
that how is it that we are outnumbered on side quests with women? You can't get a single fucking one of them to bend over and show us their ass crack.
Because
because
in
they're
most cases, I
whores.
don't
They
want
want
to
to get
see.
paid.
Why is this only the men are subject to this shit?
Because they're whores. They'll only do it for money. Whores, I tell you. Whores.
Everything we
Right,
do is for money.
Oh, we do it for money too?
Well, of course we do. What?
How come I haven't got paid for shit?
I would kidnap orphans to steal their fortune if I had that available to me.
But
You know what he's doing with the coins and gems, right?
Yes, he's laundering them for.
what are you laughing at, egghead?
Some fell out. They're now the bait in his cave of horrors. Not, I think, by conscious design, because, well, we don't really have a term for Matt as hatter, something like that. Learned something though last Sunday. Apparently, he can be treated. It goes by the same principle that if you give something that would make a sane man mad, and you give that same thing to someone who's already barking nutter the first place, then they might come out sane on the other end. And it worked for a while, which I have to say was actually that much more disturbing because he turns into Hannibal Lecter.
Whatever is wrong with Jester isn't curable.
Not in the long run, but with medication, I'm
There
not sure
ain't
it makes things
nothing
better or worse.
There
Different
ain't nothing
thing.
wrong with me.
The world begs to differ.
I think you're all fucking wrong.
You're on the run, aren't you, from the law, Jester?
Yes.
Have you thought
So
about?
are you.
Yeah, but I'm on the run from the
Kettle black.
I'm on the run from the Valentine Vanguard. That's different. You're on the run from like literally everyone.
And
I could still
you
go
mean
into
get
it.
around.
I could still go into town with an illusion spell and be fine.
Bailiffs,
You,
judges,
I-
city guard, local sheriffs,
Face
sheep
paint.
herders,
Face paint.
butchers.
bounty hunters,
Face paint.
bounty
Your
hunters.
mom for child support. Anyway, the face paint, it's my disguise. Nobody recognizes me. But I still duck around the corner when I see a fucking cop.
But I was just asking if maybe you'd like to stow away on a brine ship and make it to Druma and get me some of those crystals.
Ooh. What do I get?
You get the excitement of going on an adventure to a new frontier. You get to go and meet interesting new cultures and slaughter them.
And eat them. I mean, meet them.
Make
John.
me help them. Like what was expected. But most importantly, you're going to wipe out these dark elves, I think. Pork
Yeah,
just one
they
of them.
haven't been-
The diseases you're going to spread up, that culture's gone.
That's why I said, get the plague blankets ready, boss. I'll wipe them all out. Oh, God, I farted.
You
Yeah.
are the plague
Oh.
blanket, Jester.
I think people are asking how it is that the Dark Elves of Druma are losing this war. Again, if they have crystals that shoot magic spells out of tubes. That's pretty good against, like, maybe some normal soldiers, but Danoth has dragons and highly trained master mages from Runevault.
And archers, and you hit a fucking Volgothian fucking barbarian with a fucking little bit of magic, that motherfucker's still coming at you with a fucking axe.
Yes, not even wraith squirrels are as dangerous as a Volgothan barbarian with a double-headed, bearded axe and hemorrhoids.
You goddamn right. And irritable bowel syndrome. Yes. You ever see one of those motherfuckers run for the privy? Stay out of his way.
Like, he will straight chop his way through your entire army to get to the privy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Such
killing you to go to
warriors
the bathroom.
define both insult and injury.
Unlike yourself, who just shits themselves.
You know, somehow it just chafes most when you're projecting.
You know what? I really hate to be the broad that washes your fucking underwear. Fucking all those skitters that you leave because you don't know how to wipe. It's like doing laundry for a 3-year-old.
Yes.
How do you know?
It's called barbarian roid rage, but it's hemorrhoid rage.
Oh! That you went there with that?
It's hemorrhoid rage.
Fuck this! I'm out of here. That was fun. Oh, fuck you! I'm gone. Fuck that. Where's my straw? I'm gonna go get some cocaine. Hold on, I'll be back.
Now I know what you've been really doing with my money.
Have you been pulling in crack for Justin?
Okay, I'm back.
I love how he had his, like, stupid hat on, but there was, like, a curly queue of hair coming out one side. And it looked like he had mutton chops, and I couldn't tell until he pulled it off, and I realized it was, like, it was part of his... It was part of his mullet.
See, this is the disguise. It's part of the disguise, boss. Nobody can see me. I'm invisible.
Whatever. Let's read some super chats.
Oh, that hurt my head.
Vladimir Dragonov says greetings for 2 Cygnus. Greetings, Vladimir Dragonov. He also says 1 gram of uranium has 20 billion calories, healing for Ark. So Ark has 5 Cygnus of healing.
Thank you very much.
My 2 favorite boys, health for Ark, love you, says Hitsugi Hime for 2 Cygnus. So more healing for Ark, that's 7. 7 healing for Ark. Durs.
I'll go and use one of those immediately.
Yes.
I get to watch you all die instead for a while. That's gonna be lovely. Thank you. Thank you all.
Durs the Demon gave 5 Cygnus to say, I'm fine with the pandemic. More virus means more souls. Very good, Durs the Demon. Lion Patriot says, Ark and Jester are quiet, my lord. Your volume is fine, Dark One. Ark attack Jester. That's 5 Cygnus. Are you guys... Say stuff.
Very well. I suppose I should be saying stuff about how Jester is a vile embarrassment to the human species itself, is hypothetically human, but no one's been willing to do the tests. Quite frankly, at some point he's probably going to drive me snap, and I'll have to mutilate him so badly that his friends and family will see it as an improvement.
That was a good one.
What?
And that whole time I was adjusting your volume, so it should be louder now.
What did he say about all the things?
He says you're retarded.
Oh, okay.
I summed it up.
Yeah, he went the roundabout way.
Yeah.
You know, fucking...
He's verbose.
This way, that way.
Yes.
Yeah, he's... You know, verbose, does that mean fucking stupid? Or annoying? Or fucking a tick turd? A piece of shit? An egghead? A fucking worst person in the world?
Did I get to super chat
face? Lord of poopy? diarrhea brain.
None of that's hurting him because you suck at this.
Eloquent?
Yeah, you're that too. A trans-eloquent.
I don't think
Why do you want to be an elephant anyway?
Vladimir Dragunov gave 5 signals to say a certain amount of potassium is radioactive. If you were to eat 40,000 bananas in 10 minutes, you'd die of radiation poisoning. Why are we getting, like, random Earth Realm science lessons from Vladimir Dragunov today?
I don't know, but I appreciate it. If you ever give me some of this uranium, I think I can use that. It's got to be a very novel poison.
Nobody
I
can
think
eat...
I read something about the Earth people poisoning each other with it intentionally. I think it was something the
Nobody can eat 40,000 bananas in one sitting. It's just physically impossible. Unless you throw them up.
You'll need a mage's help, but it could probably be done here.
Yeah, but we don't... I don't even know a spell for that.
Okay, well, here's what we do. We take the potassium in the bananas and we distill it. We concentrate the potassium until it can do the job in much less of a banana orgy consumption thing.
But then it would be radioactive, sitting on your shelf waiting to use it, when I could just cast an ice spell and throw a fucking icicle through your eye.
You can just cast an ice spell, yes. You're super magical, can do really magical spell things and just, turn people inside and out with a few arcane words and a wink of your fevered...
Well, maybe if you were a nice guy, he'd cast an ice spell for you, but no, you're a fucking crotch.
Mark, all you gotta do is tell me who your enemies are. I'll make sure Poe fucks them up.
Yeah, right?
I haven't been able to fuck somebody up in a while, so throw me a bone.
Yeah, all you gotta do is be nice. What's so hard about that, Ark? Huh? Ark turd ass?
The only thing is, using magic leaves a magical residue behind, and other mages can, aura readers can sense the type of magic and who cast it and trace us.
That's why a good old dagger in the back always works best.
So it's always good to use an enchanted weapon, or or make sure you murder somebody with a magic spell in a place where the magic will dissipate from the air within a day or so.
Yeah, so like a March spell.
I like the deep woods when I do murders with magic. Or I just beat them to death with a brick.
See, it's underappreciated.
Our guards in our world are so stupid. They find someone beat with a brick, they go and arrest somebody who builds houses. Like, that's what
are you doing with that water and mud there, mate? You're coming with me, eh?
You got a license for that brick?
Yeah. What you doing with that brick, mate? Building a hut for you. So, I don't think so.
Dollar Bill says, "Hey Jester, HP to you, fart on Ark." That's two Signas HP, but he said fart on Ark, but it's not enough for an attack. But you got 2 health points. Would you like to use them?
Yes, please. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm assuming, Ark, you would like to use one of your 7?
That's correct. That's correct. I would like to go ahead and just top it all off.
Oh, they love Ark on Monday, huh? They hated his ass yesterday.
Yep,
he was like a cancer of the show. They killed him like 4 or 5 times.
American Phoenix gave 5 Signas to say, "Magog, here in the Earth Realm, we have a magic item called a casting couch. From what you have described, you would be perfect for it." No, I know what a casting couch is. You can't trick me. I have personally looked using my viewing crystal. I've looked on the inside of Harvey Weinstein's office. I know exactly what you're talking about. You can't trick me.
Too soon.
No, it isn't. That shit happened a long time ago.
I read somewhere that one of the reveals of the court trials would be that he's biologically female. Did anyone ever confirm that? I just thought it'd be quite the twist.
If he's not, he will be after prison.
Yeah.
Well, Has he had his heart surgery yet? Because I always thought he might have been Epsteined on the operating table. It's what I would do.
Man's got a lot of skeletons with silicone breasts in his closet.
That man is dead as dirt.
And finally, we got Vladimir Dragunov dropped 50 signals. Simply say, kill the jester. Since he didn't.
Fuck you.
Since he didn't say who, I'm assuming that could just be a $50 activation for me, or me and Ark can split it and do like however many attacks against the jester as you want. What would you like to do?
You know, double. Well, I was going to say double teaming, but the mental image was just horrifying.
Well, we can each do 10, and then another 10, and then a 5. That'd be 25 apiece. And it would just murder Jester.
Might as well take our time with it. That sounds like fun.
It's like a slow, multiple death scenes.
I like where this is going. Feel free to start, and I'll see if I can keep up.
I activated Alistaria, who is here.
I'll make it simple.
Hooray,
for you
I win!
savages. That keg go boom.
Alright, I activated you, Ark, for the first attack.
Okay, let's see. Jester, you disappoint me.
You disappoint me.
Not at all, because you never fail to live down to my expectations. Like right now, this is a good example.
Example.
Meow, 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 meow,
Meow,
meow,
meow, meow, meow, meow.
Good times.
You will all worship me. Alright, I'll attack the Jester next. Hey, Jester!
Hey, what?
Your face is dumb.
Kind of feels like that one backfired on you. Maybe it's because you keep on allowing him to use the horn, which I thought.
No, I was thinking he was gonna try to copy me, like he did you, and I was gonna be like, "Your face is dumb," and then I was gonna start saying some nonsense that he couldn't copy, but he just stood there and looked at me like a fucking lump on a log.
You're goddamn right. I knew what you were gonna do, boss. I knew what you were gonna fucking do.
Take 2 minutes, you colostomy bag.
Oh, I'm falling and I can't get up for 2 minutes. Oh shit!
And once again, you will tragically note he's not wearing pants.
Why doesn't he have any shoes on? I don't care about pants. Why does he have any shoes?
That hurt.
Bottoms of your feet are nasty.
Fuck off.
He doesn't feel at home if he can't feel hum squish between his toes.
All right.
Well,
And
anyways,
that is the last
while
of the super chats. So,
but that's not the. We've got one more stream house. Just
no, I mean, I'm done with super chats. So now it's time for stream.
I well, with your gracious allowance, Kaz donated 5 seconds to say, "quote unquote," glistening. They really appreciate your Riverside story.
Oh, the glistening bead of slime going down across the chest pew. To my man.
Did you just say chest pubes?
Yes.
That raises some terrifying questions that I know better than to ask. Okay, well look,
I'm very pale, so I don't have like hairy chest. Somebody with dark. I just have like these blonde, like you see, like it's more like pubes. Like it's just like little hairs, you know.
Please pull it up. These lenses filter out a lot of light, but that's just blinding, and I don't think I can take it for much longer. So, I praise you for your mercy in this context. You missed. So we learned a lot of things about Earth last Sunday. I learned that, for instance, apparently FISA cannot handle the phrase "head on, apply directly to the forehead." Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
Why?
So much screaming over that I completely forgot to ask if they made a lubricant, cock on, apply directly to the genitals.
I'm sure they do.
Like we should have.
It's probably herpes medicine.
Hmm.
I cast defibrillation on the jester.
Aww.
Defibrillation.
Who put this bag on my head? I'm not dying twice. The hell? Assholes.
Why do you have your hat on under the bag?
It's stuck. Hello? I'm confused.
I think we all are, but I suppose it shouldn't bother you. When are you not?
Huh?
Exactly.
I'm curious.
Welcome.
I'm curious, Chester. Do you have the same makeup this episode as the bad guy from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Shut up.
Like, I'm being serious. Are you trying to be the destroyer guy? What's his name from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Ronan.
Yes.
No.
You've even got the purple line here, and you've got the purple.
This was it. This was in it for my little potato, Liza.
But you got.
She always got a dribble shit. I know, but
Are
it's
you-
just he's all purple. I'm not all purple.
Yeah, but he had purple paint on top of his lighter purple skin. But you have
Did
the
he?
same. It's the same design. It's like the triangles, and then the
Wait a minute. Oh, no.
Are you trying to be Ronan the Destroyer? Are you wanting
Ronan the accuser?
The accuser, that's it. Yeah, shows how much I pay attention to Earthrealm fucking movies.
Well, let's see if Jester did watch the film. Hey, Jester, what I'm trying to do right now?
You're trying to distract me, turd blossom.
Yeah, he's trying to be Ronan the accuser.
Hey! Yeah, and I accuse you of getting a free bowl of soup with that fucking haircut that your grandmother gave you.
Somebody's gonna clip that dance and make it into a GIF.
Yeah, maybe it'll replace the one of his titty tassels. Nah, that's a national treasure.
Well, they might as well appreciate it. It certainly costs someone enough.
Could you imagine if SideQuest became a popular enough show that one day there would be a SideQuest museum?
Oh.
And
yes.
There'd be like a single titty tassel with the A hanging off of it, and there'd be like a bucket of slime.
And they'd have a pair of Jester snappy pants for you to have.
It's
but
like
they're used.
And there's like a glass case with like Erlen's blinky nips.
Ah.
And it's like
yeah, but they're down to they're like the old woman bra. They got a big old fucking hooks in the back and shit.
No, they're the
tiny style.
They're the bullet bra from the 1950s. You know, the cone.
Torpedo tits.
Yeah, the torpedo bra. What is it called? Bullet bra from the 1950s. Yeah. It's got blinky nips on the end.
One of Fiza's lost bottom things that keep on getting broken off.
Yeah, like she keeps losing things. Yeah.
Fucking.
And like Poe is the only one. Like we're all retired, but Poe is still alive in a glass case, just cursing at people.
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them.
Erlen's autism in a jar.
Yeah, it's just an empty jar, but when people like open it, there's like inaudible screeching coming out.
Alisteria's one remaining fucking silicone implant.
Yeah.
Lyra's sleeves.
Yeah, yeah, Lyra's epic flappy sleeves are like hanging up in a glass case like angel wings, like spread out.
Yeah.
Can we get like a Hard Rock Cafe, like SideQuest Cafe, and instead of it being in Hollywood because we're internet, it needs to be in like I don't know Biloxi, Mississippi.
Podunk town. somewhere on
Come
the
to the
outskirts
Side
of
Quest
New
Museum
Mexico.
and the world's third largest ball of twine.
Yeah, come see the giant boot at Bill's Rugs, right next to the Side Quest Museum.
Is there a town in America called Shit Show? Like, cause that's where
we will name it.
like everybody,
No.
come on down to Shit Show, Arizona. Right across the street, we got Razor Fist's piece of shit biker bar.
Come in and get pissed. The dude drop in.
Yeah, like people walk in and they see a mannequin and they're like, "Oh, is that Undoomed?" And it's just a mannequin.
It's such a... People, all kids are trying to push it, trying to activate it, squeezing his hand and
Like
shit.
squeezing his thigh, trying to activate the "Hey, moron, fucking moron!" Trying to activate the.
I identify as an attack helicopter.
Trying to activate the. He has like a big string on his back. He's like a giant mannequin with a. Got one of those giant pull strings. You pull it. He has all these catchphrases, but one of them is all like, "Shirk, viewer discretion is advised. Side quest is a shit show."
No!
People taking selfies with it, and you see on Twitter. Look at this selfie with the question.
Hey, wait a minute, Arcturus.
What?
Are you wearing a girdle?
No, it's a waistcoat.
No, that's a girdle. Put your hands on your hips again. Go ahead.
He blew his
Look
back
at
out.
that. He's wearing a girdle.
He blew his back out.
Bullshit. He's wearing a fucking girdle. Just when I don't think you could get any weirder. Last time, it was the leather look, and now you're wearing fucking women's underwears underneath your clothes. What's wrong with you, man?
I think you're just jealous. Or maybe you're being cruel. Maybe you do see that you have really cornered the style market with your adult pajamas.
No, I think you're half a fag.
I don't want to hear shit from a guy who wears a onesie with no shoes.
I got a kilt on.
I'm gonna activate my second $10 attack against the Jester.
What the hell? Wait a minute. Where the hell did that come from?
I feel a barrage coming on.
Oh.
Like.
You've looked into the crystal ball. Let me look at it. Hold on. Oh, I see in my crystal ball my nails are dirty.
Yeah, I see in a crystal ball that you're not gonna last the week.
Fuck me.
I swear to God, your best jokes comes out the flap in the back of your onesie. Like, those are your best fucking jokes.
Look, I'm an influencer.
If there was a YouTube, like, Hall of Fame, you would be in the basement next to the janitor closet. Like, just like there's a closet of mops and brooms and buckets, and your picture's up there right next to it.
Yeah, crooked and a
this
broken fucking...
crystal ball action here. Yes, I'm seeing something too. Everyone I regret interacting with.
Yeah, and I'm seeing what I'm... If the audience is seeing what I'm seeing, they're seeing a fucking... I ain't gonna say that word again. I'm seeing... I'm not.
If we ever build Side Quest Cafe in Shit Show, Arizona, I'm going to put Arcturus's costume and picture next to the glory hole in the bathroom.
Men only. No, why? You want guys to get off quick. Put Pfizer there. They got a thing for her.
Put Alistaria down there.
Why? Everybody
No,
will
her
get
picture.
on.
Her picture's up, hanging above the bidet.
It works.
Liza's,
what the fuck?
Liza's like the hot one everybody kind of wants to date, where Alistaria is the one that you want to lick your ass off. So she goes above the bidet.
Yeah, she's the human bidet. I remember the first broad that licked my asshole. I go, oh, what are you, the human bidet? I didn't know what was going on. And I said, fuck it, go ahead.
I'm going to put Lyra's flappy-sleeved costume
They
up
must have
in
hidden
front.
themselves so very much.
I'm going to put Lyra's flappy-sleeved costume up in front of a box fan. People can just stand there.
Constantly flapping.
And it's just flapping. Like
that constant sound permeates the fucking museum. That'll be
See, I was
good.
thinking about flying it as a flag outside.
Shut up, fuckwit.
Erlen's stripper pole is just gonna be like over there for like everybody to try out if they want, take pictures. There's like a there's like a cardboard cutout of Erlen.
But it's covered in that blue slime you got.
It's got slide. They slide down it like squirrels when you like grease a fucking pole to the bird feeder. Like Erlen's greasy pole, and Lyra's flappy sleeves, and Alistaria's bidet, Arcturus's glory hole, and Jester's janitor cabinet.
And then the rest is all Magog.
And the rest of the restaurant is me. It's all me.
And it's just him, like everybody's dressed as Magog.
Except for Fiza is there to greet you, like cardboard cutout of Fiza with her sword over her shoulder, and she's just like, "Fuck off! What are you doing here? Why are you eating
Get your own
cafe?
menu.
Get your own menu."
How about we move it to Vegas, and then all the Magogalikes are ordained to marry people as well, and just to maximize the regret for the visit.
Yes, maximize the regretful weekend in Vegas. No, we're not big enough for Vegas. Reno, or Tunica, Mississippi. Like that's where we belong.
Tunica.
We could probably get into somewhere in Nevada.
You could get anywhere in Nevada except Vegas because fuck that. You at the outskirts.
I'd visit Lyra at the what?
No one's surprised.
So that was my $10 attack. I felt a barrage coming. We're down to 1 health, but you do have some health, I think. Don't you?
No, I don't. No.
Oh, you used it all? You used it.
I used that right before you two fucking got me into fucking wobbly H. In the Eiffel Tower. Killed me. You double teamed me, you bastards. Without my permission. I'm me tooing you.
How's everybody enjoying the guys' night out?
This is sausage party, folks. Wait till the locker room.
No, not sausage party. I don't like it. I don't like it. Because
you don't like sausages.
No, it's not that. It would be okay if it wasn't for that stupid movie that's called Sausage Party, and I hate that movie.
Oh yeah.
That was
stupid.
painful to watch. I want to get a copy of it because I've been used to torture people at one point.
Yeah,
it's going to break a lot of strong wills.
Yeah, that was a stupid fucking movie.
That was worthless.
The only funny part is when the food finds out that they get eaten. That was the only funny part because then it went from like a wholesome kitchen setting to like this slaughter. Like the woman like was chopping the fucking carrots and they were dying and screaming and like that was the only good part of the movie. After that, it turned retarded.
I don't think it had the slightest idea how to handle the horror of that, and they couldn't quite get past it.
Yeah, they had one good idea, and they tried to build a whole movie around it. They were like, wouldn't it be funny if, like, food didn't know it was going to die, and then it, like, arrived?
Didn't know it was food? Yeah.
Right. And it could have just been, like, a short movie. But they tried to build a whole, like, fucking Seth Rogen tried to build a whole fucking movie around it. It was stupid.
Yeah. Well, it's Seth Rogen, so there you go.
Yep.
He hasn't been funny since Pineapple Express.
He hasn't been funny ever.
Yeah, true. He's got that everyday guy look like.
Yeah, he was the bully in Donnie Darko.
Was he?
Yeah, that was Seth Rogen. Like he was the one that was like, did your dad kill your mom when the one girl was like up giving her presentation or whatever? And the teacher, like, kicked him out to go to the principal's office. That was Seth Rogen. Go look it up. I guarantee it. 100% right.
You know what that
I gotta
reminds
look
me
at
of? All of the TV personalities who are dying right now with their audiences in quarantine.
You want to know what? I don't care.
Oh, I'm not
I
saying
think
we
all
should
those
care or
people
feel
that
bad
they
for them.
call-
It's just surreal to watch it all because they're you can see their existential angst as they quietly move to their desk and sort out the papers and ask, "How's the show going?" to the 3 people in the entire studio.
I like it with, like, real celebrities from, like, Hollywood that do, like, late night shows and, you know, television shows and movies. And now they're stuck indoors because of quarantine, so they try to become YouTubers and they don't know how to fucking operate YouTube. Because they're used to having, like, production teams and cameramen and writers.
And they're using the camera, fucking mic and shit.
Yeah, they're like accidentally walking off screen, and they're fucking. They're trying to be funny, but they don't have a team of writers to write their jokes for them, so they're like fucking worthless.
And they don't have that instant feedback of a live audience like we do.
The instant
Or,
feedback.
you know, trained to laugh when the sign goes on.
Yeah, I can look over in the chat right now and read any number of comments calling me a fucking moron. Like, to my face. They're not used to that. They're used to, like, reading it in tabloid magazines or seeing it on Twitter. They don't know what it's like to get it. They find, well, they do now. They do now.
Yeah.
They get audience.
They're learning.
They
My
know.
favorite, you know, as painful as it can be, watch them trying to be funny. The worst thing is when they're trying to be sincere. Madonna, as we all know, released that video. It's so adorable in the tub of almond milk with some rose petals, talking about how this virus makes us all equals. And that's the terrible thing about it. You know, it makes us equals.
I love it when they try to be like.
That didn't warm up the peasants' hearts.
Yeah, I like it.
That broad could go piss up a rope. Sorry.
Why does she look Asian now? So much Botox. Like, her eyes are like this.
I appreciate her dedication and honesty, though. You know, that the worst thing about this virus killing people is that it makes me closer to being equal to you.
See, there's even someone in the chat calling me a Mormon.
A Mormon?
The only thing I have the only thing I have in common with Mormons is I do intend to have multiple wives.
Why would you get married? Find them, feel them, finger them, fuck them, forget them.
There is no reason to do this thing unless trying to get a harem. Anybody who says otherwise is fucking lying to you.
I do it for the chicks because there sure as fuck ain't money in it.
What sort of groupies are you pulling in there,
good.
Jester?
That was good.
What?
What sort of groupies are you pulling in there? I'm just wondering.
I didn't hear you. Magog coughed.
No, it's I found it very funny for some reason.
He's got the Rona. My Corona. My Sharona.
Oh, shut up.
No, my favorite was they rewrote Bohemian Rhapsody to deal with this.
But didn't all the celebrities come together to sing John Lennon's Imagine?
Yeah, Imagine they go away.
Yeah, I love it when, like, rich celebrities that are out of touch with actual people try to, like, be regular person. It's the cringiest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Look, they're better off just owning it. Just go ahead and be just direct. Talk about peasants now. I'm not really too concerned about it, but boy, it's a sure shame you can't serve them as much as you were previous. Just go for it. Look, the person who got it right was Ryan Reynolds. That guy nailed a public address. You know, letting everyone know that in this time of crisis, we all need to keep in mind who this really hurts. Who is most important for surviving it? The celebrities.
Yeah. I didn't see that, but that sounds like something Ryan Reynolds would do.
Yeah, and he said a few things after that, but well, I'll just have to look up for yourself. Oh, look, the gent seems to have some real talent for dealing with the peasants in general.
People like celebrities to, like, talk to them, like, on Twitter and shit, because it excites people. Like, oh, somebody famous like retweeted me or tweeted back, but that should be like the extent. Like, you try to do one of these like coronavirus videos where it's like, we're here with you, we're all suffering together, this affects everyone equally, and then like a butler comes on screen and hands them like a silver platter with food on it and a drink. It's like, you're not one of us, you fuck.
And they're about to build with almond milk from their $1 million mansion, making you wonder, who's filming this anyway?
Yeah, it's kind of like when the King of Morskar eyes himself, doesn't go out and see, and take any guards with him. And we need a king because he gets murdered in the street.
Yeah. That's because
it
you
lasts
won't take
longer
off
if they
the
didn't make the
crown.
brothels their first stop every single time.
The Morskar king, he loves his horse. Doesn't, right? But
Yeah,
That's fair.
I had to get a stool.
wait until all these
Straightforward
celebrities
business
get so
transaction.
desperate for money and attention because they're not making movies or doing shows right now. They start opening up like OnlyFans.
I can't see
me
that
more?
going down. The average viewer's not willing to pay those prices that they're going to demand.
It's like these celebrities are like, I will not show my breasts unless you pay me like $5 million a breast, and then I'll do a topless scene in this movie. And now because of coronavirus, they're like, $5, chat with me with my top off on the toilet.
$5 make you holler.
I saw Undoomed was here. Earlier
Oh,
in chat, Undoomed is here. He's graced
Boy.
us his presence. His ears were itching as I was talking about him earlier about opening up Side Quest Cafe and having a mannequin there and everybody thinking it was Undoomed.
yeah. I still think you should have went with the undoomed slot machine. You stick a fucking quarter up his ass and pull his fucking arm, and he goes, "Hey, moron! Hey,
Oh, no, no.
moron!
Fucking more!
If there's any-
Quarter."
See, now, if anyone's going to be having a mannequin that's operated by shoving coins up their ass, that'd be yours, Jester.
No, because they'd fall out immediately after what you've done to my asshole with that fucking thing that you got.
No, not with this. This is used for taking samples. You know, the warts and the skin tags and the other terrifying growths.
You leave my skin tags alone. I'm growing a nice little colony here. I'm going to learn how to fly with them. The wind will get underneath them and I'll start flapping. Skin tags are a beautiful thing.
I feel like we're checking out.
Are we there
Well,
yet?
We've gotten
I
to,
suppose it's
when we get
time.
to when we
and,
get
we
to
got some-
Jester skin tags, it's time to move.
Yeah, look, if you have Streamlabs, there are also... If you have Super Chats, I've got the Streamlabs.
I do.
You know, we've got
Yes.
two.
Adam Wolford says, "Hey Magog, I have a problem. I hooked up with a forest elf and got her knocked up. She wants to move to the Earth realm, but her father doesn't want to let her go. What do I do? Also, Dark Elf King wants the kid." He gave 10 signals for me to answer that question. All right, listen to me very carefully.
You're asking Magog for relationship advice.
I know
Magog.
that it's called kidnapping, but it doesn't have to involve a kid to be kidnapping. You can steal her away and go wherever you want, and he will not be able to find you, if you do your magic correctly. Also, why would the Dark Elf King want the kid? I don't understand.
They do sacrifices there, I'm guessing?
Like, Druma could be full of dark elf religions that are weird and children sacrifices, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. If you got a little half-breed, fucking halfling on the way, you know, unless you're an elf yourself, it's very hard. The half-breed elves are very rare, actually. It's hard to knock an elf bitch up if you're a human. So, probably wants to sell your child for slavery. Makes lots of money for the rare breeds. So,
I'm sorry, did you say half elf, half dark elf?
I don't know.
A half dark elf? Half halfling, half dark elf?
I don't know, sweet and low.
That
Half
sounds
and
terrifying.
half. I don't know. It's sweet and low. Half and half. You know, I don't... Whatever.
You want to hear my thoughts on this?
Sure, he gave 10 signals. Let's bullshit.
All right. Euthanize the little bastard and move on with your life.
Yes, if you're concerned about the child, I know locations of very large staircases.
I'll do it for a potato.
I don't think he wants to gut his wife like a fish, or his elf girlfriend. I think he
but get rid of the little monster.
He just wants to Romeo and Juliet. They want to run away. Just fucking run. Not everybody can hop.
Just leave that.
Not everybody can hop dimensions. You know, if you have dimension hopping magic, then use it.
Well,
Yeah,
if Jester's giving his deranged opinion on this, I guess I should offer mine just as a counterweight. Look, maybe you were worrying too much about this. Maybe they just want a price. I mean, there are a lot of dowries that are often paid, usually to marry off someone. In this case, since they're nobility, they probably want some compensation in return. Just primitive cultures don't know the value of things. Offer them some shiny beads and see where it gets you.
Yeah.
You are very fucking morose, verbose, and you give me the shits.
3 goats and a blanket.
Yeah.
Then you can have your elf woman.
Yeah. Make sure it's a plague blanket.
Alternatively, you have to be very careful to ensure there's no contact between them. You could take Jester and throw him at the Dark Elf King, at which point the society collapses into plague fire, and you're clear.
Yeah, just launch Jester over the walls like they launch dead cows to spread disease.
You two can perch and rotate.
All right, let's move on. Vladimir Dragunov says, apparently there's a military unit in the Earth Realm called the Leathernecks that trains their soldiers to drink snake blood. I don't know how snake blood helps you on the battlefield. Maybe there's some alchemical purpose behind it.
I don't think it worked well.
Survival
There's
tactics?
plenty of magical things to be drinking the blood of here, but the snakes have that power there?
Yeah, they don't really have a lot of magic in the Earth Realm. Though I did see a man swallow multiple razor blades and then some string, and then he pulled the razor blades out of his mouth, and they were all tied to the string.
It's magic.
But I think they do it for entertainment. They don't do it to, like, fight dragons or elves or invading hordes of goblins. I think people pay for it. People pay to see magic tricks.
A world where magic's reduced to a petty entertainment.
Yes. Science and technology has replaced their magic, and it's kind of a shame because I kind of like shoving fireballs up people's asses, and I don't want that to go away.
I'd be okay with it.
Freddy Fourfingers says, Jester, unleash the Kraken upon them. 20 Signas. That's a 20 Signa attack activation for you, Jester, to use at your leisure.
Thank you.
I want to top off my health.
Yeah, you better, fucking Slappy. You better. You know I'm gunning for your fucking...
You're nothing if not predictable, just in unpredictable ways.
I'm gonna use my last $5 of that 25. We split that 50. I'm gonna use my last $5 against the Jester, and
oh, you suck!
Tell him to go fuck himself, and that he's not gonna use his $20 attack against me right now, you motherfucker. I hope you die of scabies.
Oh, you fucking rancid mother! Ah!
That was your. That was his last health point.
Peace with which to sort out the rest of the...
yes, that's the end of the super chats, so go ahead.
Okay, then. Ye old goon of random, don't need 2 seconds to say, have you seen the video of the sire trying to escape his castle during the necromancy's meat virus by cosplaying as a shrubbery? I say...
I did not see that video, but it sounds hilarious.
It does sound familiar somehow, but
Shrubbery.
it'll come to me later. Then Green Thunder the Mighty donated 6 Signas to say, Poe! attack Jester, and a healing yogurt enema for Jester. So, attack, then heal.
Then a $1 heal. Okay. Oh. All right. Poe, you can use that at your leisure.
Thank you. I'll probably wait until he's almost dead, like you did. That'd be great.
Any others? Is that it?
No, that's it. That's it for the streamline.
All right. Well, then guess what time it is?
Is it time for what day is it? The new segment where we discover what day it is?
No. It's time for the grind.
Oh, okay then.
I did. I was also
I was
copying.
prepared. I had the graphics lined up and everything. I could this theme song like what day is it? What day is it? And now I was just do articles. It was just a waste of effort.
Yeah.
I'm burning it all. I don't read this.
I like that I tried to predict what you were going to say and I matched it perfectly, and now people are laughing at that. Jester, come back! Defibrillation!
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Maybe that's why the audience is a bit feisty towards you. Maybe they feel that you're spreading like some inexorable infection. By the way, that's my 10 attack remaining. I believe I have on him.
Oh, you wanted that to be your okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Creeping infection, Jester.
I'll
I
make
feel
it
it's
simple
out,
for you
and
savages.
I
That
just want to help set the
keg
stage
go
for
boom.
later.
What? Set the stage for what, you fucking bum?
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see.
What do you mean?
What is that? Oh my god.
Fuck yourself.
Poe just activated.
Oh, you fucking...
It's my turn for a $5
Fuck you,
attack
Jack.
against Jester. Get up. Shut up and choke on my fucking bone, you old bastard.
That was your last health point. You're dead again.
Oh!
Did you see the dust come up when he fucking died? That's great.
You hope it's dust.
All right, I have a story, but I kind of want to wait for mine till like everybody's back. So, because I think Jester would like this one. So, do you want to do one first? Kick us off with the grind.
Well, very well. I suppose I could go with something. I've got a few lined up here. Hey, no, you're the boss. You should tell me. Police man teaching dog to drive was arrested after leading police on a high-speed chase. Man intentionally derailed train at high speed in attempt to sink some sort of hospital ship. And the babysitter accidentally shoots kid while taking selfies with a gun. This is one was chosen pointedly to remind you that we should need to find a way for getting me a gun. I need to know the mechanism.
See, you ruined the grind. Now we know what stories you have, and we can't react to them. Because now we...
Oh, but the devil's always in the details. I think you should just, watch it unfold.
Number 2.
Feds. Man intentionally derailed train at high speed in attempt to crash into a hospital ship. Mercy at LA Port. Certainly an unorthodox approach. Los Angeles, a train engineer at the Port of Los Angeles was arrested this morning on federal charges for allegedly running a locomotive at full speed off the end of rail tracks near the USNS Mercy. Eduardo Moreno, 44, of San Pedro, was charged today in a criminal complaint with one count of train wrecking as a result of an incident Tuesday afternoon. According to the criminal complaint filed in the United States District Court, Moreno admitted in 2 separate interviews with law enforcement authorities that he intentionally derailed and crashed the train near the Mercy. Moreno ran the train off the end of the tracks and crashed through a series of barriers before coming to rest mere more than 250 yards from Mercy.
So
no one
he
was injured in the incident.
He tried to wreck a train into a hospital.
Hospital ship.
Oh, a hospital
USNS
ship.
Mercy.
What did he have a problem? Like, Why was he against this ship?
Well, fortunately, no one was injured in the incident because when you try to crash a train into a ship and on the water, unless you've got the ability to make a track for it, I don't think it's going to happen in most cases. Suffice to say, he wasn't all that sane. According to this,
come back, Jester.
Fuck you, chat. I hate you, chat. You suck dick. You suck all the dicks. You suck a bag of dicks. But hi, give me money so I can kill these two fuckers.
They learned from you.
When the CHP officer contacted Moreno, he made a series of spontaneous statements. They kind of cut a few things out, apparently, but thought fit to share. He said, "You only get this chance once. The whole world's watching. I had to. People don't know what's going on here. Now they will."
Was he like a Japanese train conductor? And he just saw like some parked ships and was just like overwhelmed with the spirits of his ancestors? And he put on one of those bandanas with the red sun. It was just like, kamikaze!
I'm not an expert in Earth ethnicities, but I'm pretty sure Eduardo Moreno of San Pedro would not typically be of Japanese descent, but I don't think they show. They show a picture of this gentleman. I don't think they do. Eduardo Moreno.
I'll say killed my father.
Oh. Oh, no.
I do not remember this, Father. Well, I'll be more specific. For you, the day your father died was the most important of your life. For me, it was last Thursday.
Quit it, M. Bison.
Tuesday. Hey, Tuesday. I don't know.
Yeah, right?
Apparently, he's under the impression that the plague going out there is part of some great conspiracy, and he just had this wonderful opportunity to bust the conspiracy wide open by ruining his career and getting himself arrested in a vain attempt to smash a train into a converted aircraft carrier turned hospital.
He also thinks that he lives in a John McTiernan movie.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, quote unquote, Moreno stated that he thought the USNS Mercy was suspicious and did not believe the ship is what they say it's for.
Okay, a big giant white ship with a big red cross on it. Nah, it's a disguise for something else. I swear.
It's clearly a U.S. military invasion force coming to invade Los Angeles.
Damn right.
It's the Trump. It's the Trump sent an aircraft carrier to Los Angeles. Got to smash it.
It's the LGBT death squads that they've been promising Trump would release since early 2015.
I suppose so.
Amigra!
All right, it's time for mine. The title of this story is a quote. This is the name of the story. If this doesn't make Jester laugh, I don't know what will. This is the name of the story. This is the article's headline. He's got my dick! Spray him, he's got my dick! Yelled Officer Stephen Prudhomme.
Oh, God.
Can I get a definition for spraying?
A man is facing a felony for a total dick move. March 18th. He's got my dick. Spray him, he's got my dick, yelled Officer Stephen Prudhomme. The Wisconsin cop was trying to get an unruly suspect into the back of a Kenosha Police Department squad car around 2:30 a.m. Saturday when the man grabbed Officer Prudhomme's pants in the crotch area with his hands, which were still handcuffed. So there is a downside to handcuffing someone's hands behind their back, because if you're pushing them
Handcuff
into a
me,
car,
motherfucker. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking grab you. Fuck you. Who's got who?
In a flash, Prudhomme felt defendant Jerry Watkins' hand crushing down on his penis. Somebody's dick was crushed!
This
You
story
know, I
has it
understand
all.
some places they charge you extra for that.
At the massage parlor, they charge you 25 Cygnus.
And then Watkins, the suspect, who was 30 years old, then allegedly tightened his grip, which caused a very sharp and very intense pain.
Ooh.
Watkins cuffed with cuffed hands behind his back, ignored the cops' demands to release his penis, and was
Leave the penis alone.
and was unmoved by Prudhomme's arm strikes to the defendant's face in an effort to get him to let go. So this cop is like beating this dude, also screaming for his partner. He's got my dick! He's got my dick! He's got my dick!
Do they ever say precisely what springing is, though? Because that's sticking with me.
The what?
He said
Spraying.
spraying.
Spraying him.
Spray. Like with
Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense.
with mace.
Although,
Yeah,
at that
with-
close range, that could backfire, too.
Yeah, it would hit him, but still, what would you rather have? Stinging eyes for a couple hours or a crushed dick?
Imagine if they tasered him. Ah! I would have ripped that dick right off.
So, it was then that Prudhomme yelled for his fellow officers to pepper spray Watkins, who police first encountered following a disturbance at a bar. Upon being sprayed, Watkins finally let go of Prudhomme's penis. The officer sought treatment at a hospital emergency room after observing some discoloration to his penis. No shit. And if you see this guy's picture, you'd know. This guy, like, hold on, I'll do this. This is the guy who grabbed his dick. You guys will have to watch the link. Watch link, but I'll put it right.
I'm watching even now. I want to know.
He's like a big black dude with dreadlocks. Like, that's the guy who grabbed the dick.
You know, people are looking at this just one way. I want to say that also showed extraordinary restraint. If you did that to one of the guards here, they'd have their belt knife at the base of your skull like that.
He's lucky they didn't just shoot him. You know, there have been police who have shot people for a lot less.
Yeah, I would have suggested that, but we don't have guns here yet.
We have crossbows.
What was the guy's name?
know.
The guy who was the dick grabber?
Watkins. Jerry Watkins.
Now, did Jerry call the cop afterwards in the hospital?
Ask him for a second date.
Exactly.
I knew where you were going, you prick. I knew where you were going.
got it. Yeah.
It's happened before.
Shut up, whore!
But I just love the title of that. He's got my dick. Spray him, spray him. He's got my dick. Yelled Officer Stephen Prudhomme. That's one of my stories. Welcome to the grind, everyone.
That is a grind story.
That is definitely a
That
grind
is.
story.
Oh, my.
Meta grind involve grinding in one's hand.
Okay. My turn.
Yep.
Oh,
Man.
no.
It doesn't have to do with doo-doo. I assure you.
Okay.
But I will hold
I'll
a piece
take your
of
word
doo-doo
for
in
it,
my
huh?
hand. Man told to turn down music, chased neighbor with sword, says police. I can respect that. A man has been accused of grabbing a 2.5 foot long sword and chasing after another man who asked him to turn down his music in Manchester, New Hampshire, said. A man knocked on the door of Benjamin Leyland, 47. On Monday, police said. Leyland reportedly came upset and grabbed a sword. He allegedly chased the man down the hall, police said. The man got away, and there were no injuries, sadly. Leyland was charged with criminal threatening. He was sentenced to be arraigned Tuesday. It wasn't immediately known if a lawyer who could speak on his behalf. He got mad because he was playing his lute or lyre too loud. Guy come busting on his hovel's door, and the guy fucking grabbed the sword and chased him out. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
That's how we handle things in our world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if they're arresting a dude in our world, that's just Tuesday.
Hey,
Tuesday.
did he catch the guy, or did he just chase him?
He just chased him. He didn't get a hold of him. He didn't, no injuries. So
He's lucky because.
Oh, look at
purely
Ark.
deterrent.
Look at Ark. He had to go grab his fucking penis extension off the wall.
No, that's
Go
the
ahead,
one.
show it. You're gonna show your sword now. You're gonna play show and tell and be cool, Ark.
As this is not interdimensional show and tell day, that's gonna be Friday.
Oh no!
You know,
This is
that is if our co-hosts
I'll
actually
quite
bother
ethically.
showing up for work.
Hey, I'm here. I'm always here. Unfortunately,
To my everlasting shame, yes, you are.
yes, to your chagrin.
If I wasn't contractually obligated, I like to think I would prove my reliability anyway.
Shenanigans, I call.
Okay, Ark, do you have another story?
Why, yes. Just the three, though, so, you know. Did you want to get
you're
enough
asking the
surprise
egghead?
you?
Blah, 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 blah. You're asking the egghead if he's got another story to tell. Oh, God.
It's his turn, you dumb shit.
I know, but he's always got another story.
Yes, but that
Yeah,
doesn't change the
It's
fact that
called
it's his
being
turn.
Prepared.
I bet you it's fucking long and boring.
Well, let's find
Yeah.
out. I'm going to just choose it myself. Policeman teaching his dog to drive was arrested after leading troopers on a high-speed chase. It's been updated on March 31st, 2020, no less, so we get to learn about the aftermath, presumably. CNN. A man was arrested Sunday after leading troopers on a high-speed chase with his dog sitting in the driver's seat, a spokeswoman for the Washington State Patrol said. The man from Lakewood, Washington, hit two cars on separate occasions and failed to stop both times, leading state troopers on a high-speed chase up to Interstate 5, the spokesman said. No major injuries were reported in either crash, according to quote. He was driving very erratically, so erratically that multiple people called 911, said Trooper Heather Axman. The suspect was driving absolutely recklessly, and the pursuit ended at 109 miles an hour, she said. One of the troopers attempted to corner the suspect's car, looked inside, and realized that a pit bull, Jester, was sitting in the driver's seat while the suspect steered, Axton said. As he was trying to evade the troopers, the suspect drove onto Centennial Trail, a trail for pedestrians and bicyclists in Snohomish County, known for being very busy, according to Axman. The fact there wasn't anybody on this trail is nothing shy of miraculous, Axman said. We're very thankful. Eventually, troopers were able to use spike strips to end the pursuit. During the arrest, Axman said the suspect gave them one explanation. He was, quote-unquote, trying to teach his dog how to drive. I wish I could make this up, Axman, who is also a public information officer, said. I've been a trooper for almost 12 years, and wow, I never heard this excuse. I've been a lot of high-speed chases. I stopped a lot of cars, and I've never gotten an excuse they were teaching their dog how to drive. The Washington State Patrol charged the man with reckless endangerment, hit and run, driving under the influence, and felony looting. His bond was set at $8,500, and he's set to appear in court March 30th. As for the dog, Axman said, the very sweet girl was taken to an animal shelter after her owner was arrested.
Yeah, so he's not allowed to keep his dog.
It would seem not. But the dog now knows how to drive, so
Can you imagine
they
what
better
that
keep a
dog?
close eye on it.
Can you imagine what that dog said to the other dogs when he got to the fucking shelter? Like, hey, what are you in for? Drunk driving, reckless endangerment, Grand Theft Auto. What are you?
I'm
Sizing me up, bitch.
I'm here for licking peanut butter off my owner's dick.
What stands out to me in this context is
That's
that
gross.
Yeah.
well, that's horrifying and it's to be expected.
Yes.
Either that dog picked
Keep
up
going.
some tricks on learning how to drive, or two,
Yeah.
the arrested did a really great job of driving in a high-speed chase from the passenger seat.
Oh. Really?
Was the dog's paws duct taped to the wheel? How did they pull that off?
Are you really thinking about this too much?
Logistics are fascinating.
You know what I think actually
would.
happened? I think they were being chased. The guy was drunk driving. And he was like, fuck, I don't want to go to jail. Grabbed his dog and swapped spots.
And put him in. Yep.
And
That's
tried
what
to say-
happened.
And tried to
That makes a lot more sense, yes, but it's not nearly as much fun to think about.
and tried to say that
Dude.
his dog was the one driving him home so that he didn't get drunk driving, but it didn't work. Nobody's gonna believe that shit. Only drunk
Sparky.
people come up with that fucking idea.
Yeah. Sparky, you got to flip seats with me, man. This is my third one. I'll lose my license for 10 years.
It would have been funnier if it was a small dog like a chihuahua. Like the police fucking come up to the window. It's got like an electric window and they roll down and there's a little Taco Bell dog just like shivering. All right, I have a story coming out of Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Yes.
Don't make the wrong left turn.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Took you a minute.
Albuquerque. That's what I'm gonna call it. Albuquerque.
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 Oh, the viewership went down by 1. You pissed off all the Albuquerqueans.
That was my Weird Al reference.
A man tried to set his wife on fire over the stimulus check. A New Mexico man is facing charges after police say he became enraged that he didn't qualify for a COVID-19 related stimulus check and tried to set his wife on fire. Because that's like a reasonable response.
I'm not following the logic.
Joe
He's angry
Messiah.
at the government for not qualifying for a relief check, so he sets his wife. Does he have her insured for fire damage? What's?
Maybe it was the broad's fault.
Maybe she got a stimulus check and he didn't, so he wanted to take hers.
Maybe.
And all her other possessions, because when your wife dies, you know, life insurance policy, all that goes to you. But only if it's like a legitimate death. Like life insurance does not cover if your spouse murders you.
Yeah, it doesn't. What was his name?
His name was Joe Messias. Caius?
Macias?
Yeah.
In Albuquerque?
Albuquerque.
In Albuquerque?
Yeah. Albuquerque.
Well, anybody who comes from Albuquerque, I swear, they forget it. We can't even fucking pronounce that shit.
Yeah, where's Burning Man again? Never mind.
Yeah.
I sincerely don't know because I'm very boring.
Joe Macias was arrested Wednesday shortly following an argument with his disabled wife, where he allegedly doused her with gasoline and lit a match, threatening to throw the match on her. The wife told police Macias had come home around 5 p.m. with a 4-pack of beer and upset because he did not qualify for the stimulus check. According to police, the 63-year-old Macias threw gas on his wife in their mobile home.
Oh.
Whoa! Crystal malfunction.
Yep. The wife told officers Macias then pulled out a cigarette and attempted to light it several times, but was unsuccessful, so he went for the matches. His lighter didn't work. Police say officers later found Macias walking down the street, his clothes soaked in gasoline. Officers also discovered the victim, her hair and pajamas soaked in gasoline, on the floor inside a nearby trailer. Macias
trailer.
Yeah, he's charged with attempted murder, kidnapping, and aggravated battery against a household member. No attorney was listed for him in the online court records. It does not say why he wasn't qualified for the stimulus check. He's 63 years old. Does he make too much money? I can't imagine so, living in a trailer.
Who knows?
We're assuming that he was right about not qualifying for the stimulus check. And that's a bit much to assume of this individual because I dare say they ain't that bright.
Maybe he didn't file any taxes because they go up with your tax returns.
That or he's not, he's undocumented. Didn't they say that?
Yeah, undocumented aliens don't get it.
Illegal immigrants don't get the stimulus check, right? So maybe
Well, I don't know. I'm from a different world.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going based off of what I've heard, but
doesn't make sense that they should in any sort of policy.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with that, but at the same time, I'm only guessing as to why he was angry he didn't qualify. 63 years old, lives in a trailer. If he was an American citizen who paid taxes, he should get it.
Yeah. Well, he was probably all liquored up, and then he had the 4-pack of beer. It sounds like he was liquored up already because he couldn't light his lighter. You could always get one light off a dead lighter.
I suppose lucky he wasn't able to light the matches properly, since apparently he soaked himself in just as much as alcohol as his wife.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, gasoline.
Yeah, luckily he was just sober enough to realize when he went for the box of matches that maybe he should just take a walk. And so they found him. They found him down the street.
Undoom says unpaid child support.
It could be that too. Yeah. But he already lives with his disabled wife, so.
Yeah,
probably not his first.
Probably not his. Yeah,
maybe he's on his third.
Maybe that's his third wife. But anyway, he doused her in gasoline, got a lot on himself too. Tried to light a cigarette. Boy, she is real lucky that lighter didn't work.
Yeah.
They're both pretty lucky. After all, apparently he was wearing as much.
Oh, he would have went up too. Yeah, the whole goddamn trailer would have gone up like kindling.
Yeah, hey, not for nothing, boss, but if I was abroad, at the minute that dude got the gas can and went like that, boom, out that door.
I would have shot him.
Well, I think her being disabled might have impaired that plan.
Bullshit! People. I'd have a holster on my wheelchair. I'd have a crossbow on the back of my wheelchair. Get out of my home!
Hey, smart. You only need to fire off one shot and make it count. It'll do.
Yep, right between the legs. Let him lay there and bleed a while and think for a minute.
Anyway, that's the end of that story. Next year.
Yes, I do, surprisingly. I came prepared, unlike some people. Arctur ass.
I still have a third.
Shut up, whore! Apple polisher, butt licker, brown noser.
As you buy time, Hurley trying to Google something on the crystal.
Look, my hands are above my head.
That's where everyone wants to see them.
Colombian drug lord Pablo Escobar left a legacy of crime and violence in his country, but his most lasting influence may be to the environment. Ho, Nelly. And the name of the story is Pablo Escobar's cocaine hippos may be restoring Colombia's ecosystem. Well, not Escobar exactly, but a group of nearby 80 hippos descended from the 4 he owned that were set free on his death in 1993. And we mourned that day.
How rich are you?
Dude, the guy was fucking rich.
Escobar was loaded, bro.
He was fucking beyond.
I mean, drug money.
He had a harem.
He
had a hippo
basically
too.
bought the prison he was in.
Oh, I knew that. Like
Yeah.
His prison sentence was like pretty fucking nice.
Yeah.
He had his own like dining room, billiards hall.
Yeah, he revamped the whole fucking place. Although the so-called cocaine hippos have been accused of wreaking havoc on the local ecosystem, a new study suggests the invasive animals may also restore ecological functions lost for thousands of years due to human-driven extinctions. In other words, it seems that large herbivores like hippos in Colombia are playing a biological role similar to that of mammoths, giant sloths, and giant wombats during the late Pleistocene period, about 160 a long time ago. Shut up.
Somebody get him an abacus.
Like you can work.
You're lucky I'm reading. Study co-author John Ronan told The Guardian that Escobar feral hippos have a diet and body size that of extinct giant llamas that used to live in the area. While they are similar in size and semi-aquatic habit with other extinct mammal called the Notrogulus.
Do not like green eggs and
See Jane, run. Run, Jane, run. Dick has a ball. Throw the ball, Dick. Okay, for example, Escobar's hippos have been accused of polluting lakes with their feces. Studies co-author Eric Lundgren pointed out to Gizmodo that hippo poop plays a keystone role in boosting fishery production in Africa. So maybe it's not all bad. Hippo poop is wonderful. We love hippo poop here in Colombia. Give us more hippo poop. Ronan? What?
we get the idea. I swear I'm not giving you a speaking role in the Magog movie.
Hopefully it ignites a debate. You're lucky if I'll be able to read a fucking script by then. I'll be in a fucking wheelchair or a walker going,
You need to get a P.O. box.
He doesn't know how to read.
You need to get a P.O. box so people can send you braille porn.
and diapers. I'm running out. Hopefully it ignites a debate on entrenched views on conservation biology and encourages folks take a long view when thinking about biodiversity, past, present, and future, he told Newsweek. He told a lot of people about this hippo shit. Newsweek, Gizmodo, and The Guardian.
Don't hippos murder people in Africa like they eat the boats? Like
yeah,
they will
them.
Fucking munch you down and
they
destroy
will fuck you up. They got big old mouth. They'll pop.
They're colossal assholes, just like many other vegans.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. They will make
did you hear that,
but they'll always spit you back out.
Did you hear that, vegans?
You guys still have
you
guys still have
called
a tax
you asshole.
left. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's just making
But
sure we're like 14 minutes away from the end of the show.
But
if you need burn more time, I have something.
I have
you
more
got a
stories
colostomy
too.
bag. I got more stories too, but they're doo-doo related.
Well, I have
We
something
know.
that's not story related even.
Okay, what?
Well, I have heard a rumor that Pfizer's looking to discover the name of her blade, and I was wondering, just by the way, if anyone else happens to know the name of this blade. This is not my own construction, but I'm quite proud of it. And if any sword scholars out there happen to know if it had a name,
Why don't
I
you
would love
ask
to
the
hear.
blacksmith you bought it from in this world of ours that we live in? That's beyond
Instead
the
of
fourth
the
wall, you
fucking-
fuck.
Instead of the fucking idiots in chat who are from the Earth realm, you tick turd. You know what I would name that sword? Sword of the stupid one.
My sword's called
Dumbass.
slut.
My mace is called
Sword of
penis
ludicrous
extension.
undertakings.
Yes.
I can't believe I remember that still. Why can't I forget things?
The
I need to forget things.
sword of ludicrous
So many
undertakings.
things I need to forget.
My sword is called Alisteria because whenever I pull it out, people run away.
She's not even here to take health points away from.
I know.
Do you guys
I know
want?
you don't have a sword, Jester, so I think I might steal that one. Yes, this is now Alisteria.
It's a short.
Blade of the Black Compass.
It's a short broadsword. No, I'm a
Yeah.
mage. A sword's a sword to me. I'm just a fucking magic user.
Well, I didn't have a commission, so I don't think it's magical. And I
Ghost
can't
of
really,
Recon in
invoke
the
it.
chat says gave 2 signals to say that sword is called the Penetrator.
That works too. Although that's not going to discourage Pfizer from implying it's some sort of cock substitute.
Adam,
Mind you, she rejected my suggestion to name her sword. I thought it should be called the Strap-On, but somehow that's just not dignified enough.
Adam Wolford also gave 10 signals to say the Dark Elf King wants the kids because it will be a girl. She might be avatar of the Sun Goddess. If I bring them both here to Earth, they will be safe, but it's a one-way ticket. I don't know what realm you live in. But if you have dimension jumping powers, take the one-way ticket. I mean,
Makes sense.
Boss, I think I got it. He's just got dementia.
all in your
He's
head.
just- Yeah, he's just blinded and stupid and
He's a
not all there.
Eric Pug gave 2 signals to say the big black compass. Yeah, that's perfect.
No, it's not.
sufficiently large for that.
Really, it's not. No, it's not.
Adam Wolford gave 5 signals to say the only reason she wants to come to Earth is Netflix and Amazon and shopping. Well, take the bitch shopping then.
Yeah, fucking take her to the mall. Nobody's in there.
You really want to go to the Earth realm? Go right ahead. And I don't know how many years you'll be able to live in peace, because eventually I'm going to come there and conquer it.
And he's
See,
gonna
this would be
plant
a
a
big
rape.
black compass if I get it properly enameled.
Oh God, he's showing off his fucking his weaponry now. What a fucking mook. You're
You're
a
just
fucking
jealous.
mook.
Look, contain your sword envy, Jester. We all
Yeah, contain
just
your
have to work
fucking
with what we.
haircut. Please contain that haircut. It's the fucking worst ever. I hate you. I hate you so much.
Ghost of Recon gave 2 signals to say correction. The Black Penetrator. The Black Penetrator.
Well, it is made for stabbing, I suppose. And it is black, but feels a bit too on the nose.
Yeah. And
So when
Garrick
you're stabbing a woman, you'll be the cuck.
Malone said he gave 10 signals. I had nothing to say but wanted Lord Magog to read it anyway. So there you go.
That's the perfect super chat.
Yep.
Whoa!
Jester, we got.
I got it. Whoa.
Jester, you got 9 minutes to use your $20 attack. Paid a lot of money.
For me to attack Arcturus?
No, it's $20.
Let it be so.
It's $20. You'll attack everybody.
Oh, okay, both of you. My turn.
Yes, I suppose it is just 2. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Alistaria's not here, so it's 2 health from 2 targets. So it's going to be me and Arcturus.
Well, it's
All I know,
I can
we do
that.
have a Streamlabs too. Fitting.
Friends, Magogonites, lend me your ears. Both of them.
All right, you
This
are
is correct.
activated. That's your 20 Signa account. Tacos. Not going to kill him.
Okay. First up on the slab, we've got Magog. What can we say about Magog that hasn't been said already?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. He's a waste of a man. He's a waste of space. He's my boss, and I do love him dearly, but what can I say about him? Nothing. Because I don't want to get fired.
As he keeps on going.
You could shut the fuck up, whore.
Oh, don't worry, I'm standing by for my.
You shut the yeah, you better stand by. Are you gonna try to copy what I say? Are you gonna do that shtick on me? Yeah, that's what I thought. You better mute yourself. You can still hear your fucking snow gloves rustling over there. You know that, right? You dress like your grandmother. And wearing her wedding ring too. Look at you. You half a mook. You're not even a full mook. You're a half a mook. Hey, wait a minute. You pluck your eyebrows. Don't you? Look at him. With the bad haircut and the bad eyebrows.
Is there no end to
Look
your
at that.
envy?
Look at that. Look at that little pencil thin mustache. Look at that. Can't even grow a full one. We'd laugh at like little sycophants like you running around the brine with your pantaloons. Little fancy pants. Little sugar in your tank there. You're a little light in the loafers. Huh?
I'm mostly offended that you have somehow reminded me of Idub's mustache.
Well, I'm highly offended about the dick you're growing on your chin there. Oh, that's your beard.
All right.
And they're so worried about racy pics from his girlfriend, but have you seen that mustache? I mean,
Yes,
I can sympathize with people who can't grow full beards. I know I can't either, but it's just wrong. I mean, it's like some milk mustache he refuses to wipe off. It's just...
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh,
Yeah,
some YouTuber person who's gotten in trouble or something. That's the
Yeah, you
mustache
do
that bothers me.
Typical mustaches.
Jester, leave steampunk Guy Fawkes alone.
In any
Time-
case, I want to top off my health
time to
immediately
move
just to
on.
stress how completely useless Jester is.
Oh, like your theorems. Yeah, there he goes drinking again. Last night he was injecting himself, boss. He's a junkie. He was injecting himself in his neck. That's how bad he wants the stuff that he's using.
I hate
My little friend over there, Ramirez, isn't even delivering to him.
I hate all of you. Please.
I hate him. And I hate you too.
I
I hate everybody
I
here.
was gonna spend the last 10 minutes of this show reading about a restaurant owner who is racist, but now I just want to end it.
I have Ark's mustache now.
No, you have Idub's mustache now.
Are there any Streamlabs before we wrap up the show?
Why, yes. As it happens, there are now 2.
Look, I'm Amish.
No, you're shittish. It's like Yiddish, but shittish. I
Oh,
tried.
No, then that's this.
Okay, yeah.
I'll take your word for it. Random Magoon donated 1 signet to say, how much skooma has Joe Exotic cosplaying as Harley Quinn had tonight? I thought you need a roundtable intervention. I think you need a roundtable intervention for that, man.
No,
Well, that's
I
true.
no, we agreed no interventions for the jester. We're just going to wait for him to overdose and then not revive him.
That's what I'm hoping for every day.
I'm the supplier.
Believe me.
Can we do like one episode where Jester's actually sober and he's been going to meetings and he's all
no.
He's like well dressed.
Sunday, it was very unnerving, and he's
I'll
refused to
take
take more medication anyway.
I'll take the medication he gave me on Friday, boss. You'll love it.
Well, brace yourself, Magog. It's refreshingly strange, I suppose, but also that much more disturbing. For in any case, Liza has donated 1 signet to say, "Call it kindness and be done with it." I'm not sure what in reference to.
Oh, my poo's got a tear in it.
Oh no.
My doo-doo's got a tear in it. I broke my poo. It's a day of mourning. It's a day of tragedy.
So anyway,
Well, I guess it's time to go out and eat more wax fruit, isn't it?
we're going to end the show now. But thank you all for joining the Guys' Night Out side quest. Somebody in here.
My health. I refuse to suffer wounds from what he inflicted on me.
You're healed. Yeah, you still.
Thank you.
Healing, yeah.
Thank you.
Somebody's gonna have to tell all the lady co happened, and it's
they don't
not gonna
watch
be me. One of you are gonna do it.
I ain't saying shit to them.
Just for fuck's sake.
You're going to make me tell them.
Yes, I'm going. Arcturus,
You're the.
describe what happened on the Guys' Night Out side quest, and let them all know what great fun they missed.
Why are you so damn happy, Jester?
Because you're so close in gender to them.
Well, we have established that I am the young whippersnapper of the team. How old are Lyra and Fiz anyway?
I don't.
Why don't you ask them how much they weigh, too, you fuck?
Never ask a woman with a sword her age.
Or
The hell? Some sort of toy wagon? Let's see, made in Malaysia. Where the hell's Malaysia? That sounds exotic, I suppose. Hot Wheels. What does he expect me to deduce from this? Seriously, that damn necromancer can go fuck himself.